people eating off of it. See, that's why, you know, when you see a store and there's only one person running the store, owning the store, picking up shit, doing all that shit, I mean, that's cool. That's a personal business. That ain't a business because if it's a real business, you have somebody working for you. You have somebody, you have employees and all that shit. Paychecks. You know what I'm saying? Paychecks, all that shit. And this is where people get lost, man. I don't want all the money. I don't, because personally, man, I personally really don't give a fuck about money like that. See, the whole thing boils down to this. First of all, is when you really see, our problem with our city is most black Clevelanders do not understand how business is perpetuated. Once you understand how business is perpetuated, you start to understand in business, I do good because you do good. That's how business works. Business, most Clevelanders is like, nigga, as long as I do good, fuck you. That's not business. That's bullshit. See, back in the day, they used to call Cleveland Thieving. And I could never understand why the fuck they call it thieving, but now I understand. Fair exchange ain't no robbery, but if it's not a fair exchange, then somebody has been robbed. There's a difference between a steal and a deal. Most niggas in Cleveland want to steal. Notice what I'm saying? I said a steal. Just give you an example. Say this car costs, say this product cost me $60. It cost me $60 to buy it. Now, so if it cost me $60, I need to make a profit. So say I sell it for $100. Somebody gonna come up to me and say, "Oh, nigga, come on, nigga, man, damn, nigga, let me get it for let me get it for 50." Now let's go ahead and get this understood. If I give you this for 50, I'm a fool. I didn't rob you. I robbed me. You know what I'm saying? That was a robbery in progress. You know what I'm saying? I gotta add $10 to the shit that I done gave you. In business, I'm supposed to be trying to make some money. I ain't make no money off this deal. So this is where a lot of Clevelanders get lost because they do shit like that and they think, well, shit, I made the sale and I got this dude, he bought for me and this dude bought for me. But you ain't making no money. The whole purpose of being in the business is to make some money. If you ain't making no money, why are you doing it? A lot of times I heard a dude from New York tell it, or I didn't hear him actually say it, but the dude told me, New York dude said, man, I don't understand Cleveland. He said, man, in New York, man, everybody a hustler. Everybody doing shit to make money. He said, but when I come up to Cleveland, it seems like y'all niggas just do shit just to do shit. Nah, that's a sickness. What I call fantasy island. A lot of Clevelanders fantasize. This is a very lying environment. This is an environment where it's cool to tell lies and won't nobody check you. You know, I can come in here, nigga, I'm signed at Def Jam, nigga. Just left my Asian broad and my Japanese broad, nigga. I crashed the Lamborghini and shit, so I walked in your house. And won't nobody in here say nothing but, yeah, man, for real, man, what color's the Lamborghini? Red, nigga. Yeah, nigga, what was the Japanese bitch bad? Yeah, man, she bad, man, she little dumb and shit, man. I be running game on, and we'll all sit here like, yeah, knowing this nigga lying. Won't nobody check this nigga, won't nobody say, nigga, you lying. Because we all got that. If you say you lying, nigga, you hate me. Now, my whole thing is, in its simplicity, that's an excuse. Majority of Clevelanders looking for excuses, they ain't looking for answers. When you looking for answers, you're a gangster. When you're looking for excuses, you a bitch. That's how that shit works. I ain't looking for excuses. I'm looking for answers. Results. You know what I'm saying? Real businessman say, nigga, show me results. I ain't trying to hear nothing else. I ain't trying to hear your grandmother fell off the steps and you had to carry her on your back to the hospital. I ain't trying to hear your girlfriend cut you on the throat and, you know what I'm saying, you was arguing with her for 9 hours. I ain't trying to, I need to see results. That's your personal business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Unless, nigga, you damn near dead and I can come to the hospital and see you dead, I'm not trying to hear none of your excuses. This is how businessmen talk. This is how business is. It's never personal. A lot of Clevelanders say they don't want to be businessmen. They want to look like businessmen, but they don't want to really be businessmen. Our city suffers from emulators. People who emulate the look of things. We emulate Lil Wayne. We emulate Young Jeezy. We emulate Gucci. But we don't want to learn their business tactics. My thing is, if you go imitate nigga, go all the way in so you can get rich. Not just imitating how he look or what he driving, so to speak. Go get a book and read up on a nigga. Find out how he does his business practices. Emulate all the way, but we don't want to do that. We superficial. You know what I'm saying? We want to imitate the style, but we want to imitate the substance. This is what it boils down to. You got 3 types of people in this world. This goes beyond what you used to hearing. I'm going to tell you something you ain't never heard before. Y'all heard it for the first time right here. Those three people go like this. The first person is the leader. The leader, what makes a person a leader is you the smartest person in the room. That's what a leader is. The leader is the smartest person in the room. Number two is the person who recognizes who the smartest person in the room is. That's number two. The third person is the person, so basically the second person, is following the leader because he recognizes that's the smartest person in the room, so I'm following him. The third person is what we call the one who's following the second person. He doesn't recognize who the smartest person in the room is. He's following the second person. And the reason why he's following the second person, because two make a group. That's why. You understand what I'm saying?
Geeker TV, man, Geomaster magazine, that's how we gonna do it right there, you know what I'm saying? That's the realest shit I heard.
Hey.